You guys have the longest active home winning streak in the country. What's gone into making you guys so good at Pauley?
It's just really defensively on the defense. I'm gonna defend our home court. Coach is always preaching that real teams you're not trying to lose at home. You can't do that. So we really trying to implement that in our culture.
You guys, I know I have the deflection stats. You may not know this off the top of your head, but I'm wondering if your deflection stats are typically better at home than on the road.
I don't know. We have a target number, so I don't know if we're better on the road or at home. I just know if it's at a certain number, we're more likely to win.
And obviously you love Pauley. How much do you feed off the crowd's energy?
I feed off it's a lot. I really like the crowd and the energy. And Pauley is it's an amazing feeling. Getting the crowd into it and trying to get the crowd going. Trying to make it like a basketball. I want teams to be scared of our crowd almost.
And we talked about this last time, but 4 home games left. I know you want to go 4-0, right?
I mean, yeah, I will hope we wouldn't go 4-0 in the last 4. Or I will hope we win all our games, the regular season. But, we just got to take one game at a time. So,
what did you see from Stanford against Arizona? How are they playing different than the first time you guys played them?
I think they stepped up their defense, Stanford, and their offense is obviously amazing, But I really think they stepped up their defense, it's really a different team from when we played them.
What have you liked about playing with Amari? Obviously, a lot of attention, a highly ranked guy coming in. What's he been like to play with?
He's been an amazing guy. Amari, his basketball IQ, his knowledge, his athleticism. I mean, he's a really great player, and it's fun to teach him and to hear what he has to say, his thoughts on everything. I have to tell him sometimes, some people might not be as advanced as you on some plays here and there. And I just tell him slow down, but he's a great player. He's going to be an even better player.
Coach talks about his basketball IQ. What does that look like to you? How do you can tell that he had the high basketball IQ?
He just makes certain plays that freshmen don't usually make. And on top of that, playing with him along over the year, I can see his IQ grow. I have to teach him and I know in high school is this, but in college is this, and he really adapted quickly. So I think that's one of the signs of good basketball IQ.
How did it feel to get that win in Eugene after several years of not doing that?
It felt pretty good. A win is a win, but winning up there, that was a goal of not me, just and the team too. So it was a pretty good one.
You were there the last one though, right?
Yeah, I was there the last one. I was part of that last one. Yeah.
Honestly, last time you guys played Stanford, considerable margin of victory. Does what they did to Arizona, does that maybe just kind of refocus you guys to let you know, hey, this maybe isn't the same exact team that
I wouldn't say refocus us. We don't take any team lightly. We're not taking just because we beat them doesn't mean we're unbeatable. We don't come into games like that. We have to put in not our best effort, a winning effort, and we have to do that again at home. We're not taking this for granted lightly or anything like that. We take each opponent, with the same attitude every time we step on the court.
You have a dance with Jaime you do before, right, when you guys come to warm-ups. How did that come about? Can you tell us about that?
I just happened over the games. They kind of became a ritual or a tradition, for every game. I feel like it's just a reminder that we work so hard and practiced taking care of our bodies, and now it's we have to remind ourselves to have fun with it. It can't just be basketball is, at the end of the day, it's a sport. It's supposed to be fun. I understand winning, you have more fun when you win. Well, we were going to do that regardless. It's our last year together. So we're just trying to have fun and it takes some win. So
your idea, was it your idea?
It was a cohesive idea. I feel like it was both of ours because we do that off the court a lot. So it just happened. So yeah.
When did you start doing it?
Definitely this year.
Yeah.
I'll probably think 4 games in.
Okay. Yeah. As an expert, how's Jaime's 3-point shooting form looking right now?
It's looking pretty good right now. I just tell him, just slow down. I promise you, slow down. It's going in. His form is really good. He puts the ball under his hand in the guide. It looks good. I just tell him slow down, and it's going in.
For a team that emphasizes, keeping control of the ball, you only have 13 turnovers. How does that manifest itself for you on the court, and how you help the other guys try and make sure they're holding?
Coach says we can't win with turnovers, so you got to put shots up. We have too many offensive weapons, so if we can't get shots up, we can't win. So I try to just slow down. Like, you shouldn't have there's obviously you're gonna have turnovers a game, but you can't have 3 turnovers back to back to back, or unnecessary and stupid turnovers, anything like that. So we try to have that that standard every game.
So you guys have the longest active winning home streak in the country. What's gone into that?
I think it's just we enjoy playing at home. We really love playing in front of our fans. We enjoy defending our home court. We take it as an advantage for sure, and we're excited. We're comfortable there, and we just love playing in Pauley.
Was talking to Dave about your little
Dance with that pregame.
just having fun out there. I mean, what's kind of the genesis of that?
Yeah, I think we were just having fun. We have a little routine. Logan gives me the ball. I get the ball. Me and Dave, we do our little dance. I just try to have fun, get the spirits high, get the energy flowing, just positive energy just throughout the team. And we know it starts with us, so we just try to, get the guys into it. I know Kenny's a big dancer on the team with them. Dylan, they all love dancing. We all love dancing as a team, so it's just something fun that we do.
And then along those same lines, you and Tiger with the lob between the legs lob for your dog. How long have you guys been doing that?
We've been doing that for a while now.
At least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, something like that. It just came about. Like I said, another thing to just get the energy up. When you see a guy, catch a dunk and he throws it as cool as he does, everyone just jumps behind. It just gets our energy up. And I think little things like that are they go unnoticed a lot of times. And I think they're little things that are important to the team to help us just get our energy up before games.
Your rebounding numbers are way up
From the last 2 years, last year especially, but the last couple of years too.
What do you attribute that to? Is that just springing your step a little bit more compared to last year?
I would definitely say a lot more spring my style. I was actually looking at the stats just the other night and just examining what I could do better and where I've improved and things like that. And I think a lot more spring in my step as well, I think is a big one. And also just being in the right spots, I think is really important. And reading the ball off the rim, I think is something that has helped me a lot as well. Just trying my best to not jump too early or too late for a ball, and really just be on time with my jumps and my rebounding.
You've been shooting and making a lot more threes in recent weeks. Is it kind of a point of emphasis of you to shoot more and kind of to slow down your shot, hoping to be offense that way?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, in the beginning of the year, I was feeling very confident about my shot, and I just did get off to a great start. And I know that with more shots, you get more opportunities to make them. So me and Coach Evo, we were talking a lot about that. So I just improved my volume, and my percentage went up, and it's crazy how that works. But yeah, I mean, I felt good the whole year, and sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. I'm just happy right now they're going in.
You get taller?
I'm glad you said that, because I think I did get taller. I was looking at some of the other guys. I'm like, did you all get shorter, or did I just grow? I don't know. Maybe I did. I thought I did. Maybe I grew up.
Get that measurement.
Yeah, we have to. We'll tell our guys.
Stanford was your guys' first Pac-12 game of the season. When you haven't seen an opponent in that long, how much are you able to pull from that first game against them versus coming into preparation, treating like a new team?
I think, that was a very early in the season. I think even now we're a way different team than we were back then. So I think you got to take it as a new team, really understand what they've done. I'm sure they made a lot of improvements from the last time we played. And so have we. So I think it's going to be a new battle with new challenges, and I'm excited to see what. I'm excited to watch the film and see what they have in store.
A little bit of a random question, but you guys had that 17-0 start against them. You kind of had a similar start against Maryland.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can't do that every game, but what was the common thread in those 2 games?
I think just our energy on defense. It all starts on the defensive end. When you get steals and stops, it allows you to go out and get in transition and get easy layups. And I think the best offense starts with a good defense, and I think in both those games that you mentioned, our defense was just on high alert in the very beginning. and that's why we were able to get out early and jump on them and have early leads.
What did you make about what they were able to do against Arizona?
I mean, you know, take down number 4 Arizona, that's not an easy task to do. So props to them. Like I said, I haven't really watched the film, but I think we're going to get through that today, and I'll have a lot more insight to what that's all about.
You may or may not know UCLA has the longest home winning streak in the country right now. What's your favorite part about playing in Pauley Pavilion?
Oh, definitely the one, the fans. They bring a lot of energy, a lot of support, a lot of love, and I appreciate them for being there every single game. And it's fun playing at home. You know, you coming home, you're hyped, you're excited. I'm excited to kick ass too. So it's always fun playing at home.
And it seems like you have a good connection with the students, with the roll call. You get more excited than anybody, it looks like.
Yeah. I love the band. I love the roll call. I like what the band do their thing, and he gets me excited a little bit too. You know, it's kind of amazing. You know, I've never been in that kind of situation like where the fans like, you know, all about you, Dad, more about you, less than the game. You know, but they're more there for the game. But they're like excited to see you, and like you come in and it's a smile on everyone's face, excited to see you there. So yeah, I think that's fun. That's something to look up to every time we play a party.
And I'm assuming that gives you energy for the game.
Yeah, it gives me a very energy. I'm excited coming into the game, not worrying about anything, just ready to like go hard every time for the fans and for the team, you know. And there's one more though.
Anyone else? Stanford just had a huge win.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the game, but what are you expecting? They're obviously very different than the first time you guys.
Yeah, they're a very good team. They've gotten better through the times. We've gotten better through the times too. And we're expecting them to be ready, and I feel like they should expect us to be ready too, because we're gonna play or we're gonna go all out, and most especially it's in Pauley too. So it's gonna be a fun game, you know.